tonight in his scoring. 8 assists, 8 points.
1 turnover. Allen. Jumper, Jones. Yes, that's for 3.
MVP. Benson may be working his way into a co-MVP of this game.
Jumper from the corner. Another one for Matt Jones.
Recognize advantages quickly, and they will exploit them.
And for UNCW, they have to score to set their press up, so it's very important that they get good looks and good shots, or they can't play their style of game.
6 points now for the freshman C.J. Bryce out of Charlotte. And a 1-point lead for UNCW. The drive, Jones, a little discard, and he scores on the interior. Get it in for Allen. Fires a 3. They're good. Kennard, the offensive board. Kick out. Jones launches and connects on it.
Obviously drawing those fouls, but it feels like his guys can do a better job finishing inside, guys.
Plumlee trying to finish with a left hand, and loose change knocks down the tray.
Why is that important? Because now they can set up their trademark press. Haven't been able to do that in the last few plays because they haven't knocked any shots down.
Duke handles it, and Jones.
Duke that is apparently missing.
I just love his efficiency, and I love the willingness to take the charge from the coaches. And that time, just an efficient dribble. Just one dribble, as opposed to the last time he scored where he needed multiple to attack the rim.
Jones rattles home a 3. It would be.
Right, you can't provide the same level of resistance. So I'm not saying you're going to draw the foul, but you're certainly going to have an easier opportunity in there. And if you're the Irish, with Jackson as experienced as he is, Vistoria the same, work that paint.
Jones put a shoulder down and banks one home. With the 3 fouls. Grayson Allen, 18 points in the first half. There's Plumlee right on the offensive glass. Brandon Ingram used the Plumlee screen. Now Matt Jones. Jones for 3. And Kennard off a Plumlee screen. Gave it to Jones, and he'll give it to Ingram. Coach K thinks Ingram could be a point guard. That kind of ball handler at 6'9" and 190 pounds. Jones, nifty layup. Thornton, floater, poked out by Plumlee to Jones for 3. Cody Martin, air ball. Abu, great effort to save it, but nobody there for the pack. Freshman of the year in the conference, Ingram. Luke Kennard, fellow freshman. Plumlee's had a terrific year. Ingram, much taller than Barber, elected to pass, and it's a 3 for Matt Jones.
Out almost 50%, Jay, over his last 8 games after being down around 20% prior to that.
Yeah, he's 12 of his last 25 from 3 over his last 8 games now. And it's kind of like last year. He didn't shoot the ball well during the course of the year. Last 8 or 10 games really started shooting it better.
Matt Jones. And you're liking the hats nearby from Kenny Denard and Gene Banks down there, huh?
Yeah, they've got these blue Mad Hatter hats on. And I'm sure it's a proud moment for the 1978 team.
So Ingram remains on the bench with 2 fouls. Allen baseline. Matt Jones, corner 3.
Boy, how nice. Amazing move. It didn't result in anything, but he took that shot, landed, and was immediately back up in the air trying to get the tip.
Derek Thornton, the freshman, Chatsworth, California. Thomas on the switch. Plumlee. Jones a triple. See how the Blue Devils react to Wake tying this ball game up there. Jones a triple. Got it.
Pretty good reaction out of him, and so obviously it's very important for them to convert those free throws.
Rattled out on Ingram. Jones a triple.
I actually thought Plumlee did a really nice job.
6 for Collins. The Deacon lead 3, their largest.
There's Miller McIntyre trying to guard Ingram. That's where Duke has to go with the ball.
Thornton. Jones to tie.
Or they could.
10 points for Artis. Combo forward, physical, tough. Jones weaves his way out at this point. Jones sits, replaced by Cameron Johnson. 16 fouls against Pitt. Ingram hands it off to Allen. Under 11 minutes to go now, second half. Jones, the stroke. Count it, it's a three.
That's his. Put the basketball in the basket, and they're an excellent defensive team as well.
And absolutely no guts with that first round of picks. We'll find out in the second half if maybe you start to get a little braver. Matt Jones from the corner. He hits a three off the feet from Great. It is high school basketball at Bishop Gorman in Las Vegas. 1 of 2 at the line, but it becomes a three-point trick. At BC. And misses them both.
One of my most hated plays in college basketball, as you can probably tell. Gotta watch the pop here from Brandon Ingram. He loves to shoot that three off of it.
Jones in the corner. Another wide open look. The 1-and-1. This is the front end, but Plumlee gets another offensive rebound. And the three goes down for Matt Jones.
He's spinning on Plumlee. Little contact. Great defense by Plumlee.
He's got that size. Shooting it back. Making you shoot the three.
Jones, yes.
That's big news. That's big news for Duke if he starts fighting.
So now the Blue Devils with the basketball, a 3-point lead.
Gordon trying to be there to facilitate it today. Jones actually leads them in assist to turnovers. Nice drive by Jones right there.
And Nolte into the game. There's a little
leads the points.
Follow-away shot, too strong by Brogdon, who's at a chilly first half. They've really done it without their best player.
Brogdon's been very quiet. 2 free throws. That's all he's got so far.
The swing for Ingram. Allen off the fake. Long one for Jones. Yes, he's starting to heat up.
Well, the one thing that Jones has for
he had 17 against Long Beach State back in November. So it's Virginia by 3. Duke with the ball.
You know, Duke only averages 10 turnovers a game. They do get shots. I'm playing a 2-man game here. Good defense to get the ball out of his hand.
Jones will hit a 3.
Now Jones having a solid afternoon.
Toby backing in to scoop to the other side, but it won't drop. Duke leading by 4 points, 48-44. Open jump shot from the corner, and all net for Matt Jones from 3, and a timeout, Virginia.
Out of bounds. And Plumlee just reaching in there after Onwuaka grabbed that rebound.
Ingram and a screen from Plumlee. 3 for Matt Jones. Out of the corner, the junior from DeSoto. 7 boards for Ingram.
How about that rebound by Ingram? Brought that thing down with 2 hands. That was at the rim, if not higher.
Thornton down the lane, threw out to Jones. Jones, a little stop and go, and freed him up for a layup.
Yes, a little finger roll.
That's a big time move right there. Showed that superb quickness.
A 3-point lead as Thornton presses the matter. Kennard flips it to Plumlee, who's had a very nice half. The open shooter is Jones. He sticks the 3.
In the lane. Instead, Allen a wide open look.
Good weak side glass rebound from Marshall Plumlee, who seems to get rooted behind the basket, and the front line guys forget about him.
Allen driving kick. And Jones has the answer from 3.
For Duke. And it's Mike Krzyzewski who's the one that's up and discussing issues with the officials. Jeff Capel's allowed to loosen up a little bit and get his own argument out there.
No change today other than Krzyzewski and Capel, with Nate James and John Shire still the 2 assistants for
Chariot moved to this part of the world, South Florida, pursue a career in basketball, and it's working out very nicely for him.
He's a terrific defensive player as well. He's very fundamentally sound. He'll be matched up with Plumlee on the inside.
Matt Jones, strong drive as he got away.
Good at Duke.
Ron Cruz Uceda is in off the Miami bench, number 33. Rodriguez Lemis and Matt Jones the other way for Duke. They're on an 8-0 run. They're on a 10-0 run.
And that's what they did. This is
Maury Murphy, the last foul, his first. Tough drive for Jones. Looked like Jakiri deflected it.
He's a very good defensive player, one of the premier defensive players in the ACC.
Jones for 3. Ben Simmons and LSU, and then at 7, 20th ranked Kentucky at Kansas. How about that matchup?
What a doubleheader. I can't wait to go down there with Brent Musburger. Wow, there's the 3 from the corner.
Else in there to make the decision who can drive.
Martin far side, no, and here comes Derek Thornton and the Blue Devils. Tied at 56, coming up on 11 minutes to play.
Mike resting Kennard now, give him a little rotation. Back with Ingram.
Allen.
Strength.
Had it batted, got it back, throws it to the far side. Ingram out front to Jones for 3.
That's the by Jones containing the baseline.
Comes up short, and here comes Thornton and Duke on the run once again.
And Allen on the wing, nice pump.
Back outside, and once again, Jones.
Slapped away by Coleman, but it wound up with Luke Kennard.
Are you and I going to go out there and shoot? We can shoot better than that. Are you kidding me right now? That's Brick City, USA. Visit your elite program. Make some shots. As that 2-3 zone, they extend. Trademark and Chip Boeheim. The best way to beat that is like North Carolina did. Went to the logo, where the ACC is, and a high-low action. But they don't have that in their repertoire right now with Jefferson on the sideline.
There they go. Finally on the board.
Both teams playing hard. Not playing really well in terms of shooting the basketball, but they're playing hard.
Matt Jones for 3.
He's a veteran. He's been
next year. He's been out. He tore an ACL earlier this year. He was at Oak Hill Academy. I think that he's transferred back to his original high school, Wesleyan, where he played for Keith Gatlin, a former point guard at Maryland.
Jones with a 17-footer, and the lead grows to 5. Going here with Cameron. If they win this one, he's going to keep it.
Well, but the question is, if they continue to win and he keeps it, does he trim it? Or does he go kind of all Duck Dynasty on it?
Matt Jones for 3.
Left hand and gave him the right-hand drive. And like he's good enough with his right hand to go that way. That was too easy.
Matt Jones. Tie game.
Season.
Allen in the post plays catch with Thornton. And now it's Ingram with the shot clock at 10. Jones for 3. Yes! Matt Jones. Roper with a crossover. Gives it up to Noko, but he has his pocket picked by Matt Jones. Jones leans in. Off the glass. Score the bucket. And a chance.
Start working on your ball handling before he got here to Duke.
He's a good-looking player. Here he is with the rebound and the push.
O'Day has been quiet in this game so far.
How about...
Right now, and Miami's only played 1 league game to this point.
How about the job by Jim?
And they start to chant Marshall Plumlee.
Well, there's your, and I think Mark Richt, a great hire down in Miami too. See him get that program turned around.
Thrilled to be back at his alma mater. Final 20 seconds of this one here. Again, Duke raced to that 12-2 lead, never looked back, led by as many as 30. In complete control of this one. Final 13 seconds.
Of officials here tonight. Plumlee at center circle along with Thomas, and the ball is up. And Grayson Allen corrals it for Duke. The Blue Devils in the black and blue, and the Demon Deacons in the black and old gold.
Wake Forest opens up in a man-to-man. Some key matchups right there, particularly when you look at a Matt Jones.
That's what you have to do against Duke. They're so good at stepping in and taking the charge. That little floater not getting into the rim is a good safe shot.
About 90 seconds old. 3-0 Boston College. Brandon Ingram. Allen trying to split the difference against Turner and Carter. Jones on the attack, draws the foul and scores the basket.
Follow over the top on the screen. You can't go under. He's got too good range.
8 minutes into this first half, 4-point lead for Boston College. Here's Thornton. 10 to shoot for the Blue Devils. Allen, nice touch pass for Jones' three. 5. Eli wanted a foul, didn't get it. So did Jim Christian. Ingram spinning. Jones a three at the top.
If I'm guarding him, I'll let him shoot threes.
Here he is on the floor. He'll tee up Jones. Got it. Matt
Carter have to be the leaders of this team. They're so young. And Jim Christian has said that Dennis Clifford has been that, for these guys. He's the guy who's been around here the longest.
Yep. Yeah, he's 24. Carter is 24, by the way. Veteran guys, not only in playing style, but in terms of their maturity. Matt Jones.
Bibbins feeds it to Riggins. Couldn't hang on to it. Here comes Duke on the run. 4-on-2. Thornton to Jones. And blocked by Levin, but scored the goal.
Yeah, and he was a freshman and a sophomore, and you mature, and you grow up, and things change. And
the ball got batted into the backcourt. Jones will run it down. Duke's got 17 to shoot.
And they've had trouble getting anything good against this zone.
Here's Jones, 6 on the shot clock. Soft jumper good from Matt. 3-point shooter. He's had double figures every game, and that's his first point with 9:45 to play in the ball game. In this first half, I should say. 21-15, 6-point Long Beach State lead. Jones a three, and it's good. 6'3" to be effective, doesn't he? He's a 5'8" guy, and he's making plays on guys a foot taller. Second chance for the Blue Devils. Allen, they quickly flip it to Jones. Matt will tee one up and knock it down. Transferred from Southern Cal. 3 years of eligibility left after sitting out a year ago. He and Nick Faust both for the 49ers. 3 ball out front. 1.
Pizza Hut be sitting there saying, why are all these people standing outside of our door?
Blue Devils have won after today 125 straight at home against unranked
throw and put back to Elon. That doesn't happen often with Emil Jefferson on the court. The freshman Tyler Sebring against Elon on the board, and it's Matt Jones with the fans. So we were happy about the news today. Pretty deep bullpen now with Miller, Betances, and Chapman in the end game, assuming they don't trade either Miller or Betances. 28-18 here at Cameron Indoor. Duke leading. Allen kicking to Matt Jones for three. Here that went about a 3-week span of time, averaging two points a game.
And back. Having a Chase Jeter with more experience and more confident will help them because the lack of depth has been significant for Duke up front. And you've seen that against Kentucky and against Utah.
We saw something similar last year during the championship run when Rasheed Suleiman was kicked off the team. That opened up more minutes for Grayson Allen. And we saw Allen have some big moments down the stretch, most notably
the opportunity to come to Duke and be a part of this. And those guys wear being a part of this program is a badge of honor, and they weren't even here yet, but they were walking around with that Duke bravado and excited about being here playing in front of these Cameron Crazies and playing for Coach K.
That's Sean Obi, number 34 in white, into the game for the first time for Duke. Just his 4th game. Obi, a transfer from Rice, led all freshmen in rebounding 2 years ago. Jones beat Blankovich. If you're a basketball junkie, you might remember his dad, Stoyo, played in the NBA for a little while. In fact, there's a clip of Stoyo on YouTube blocking Michael Jordan in the '92 Olympic game.
The
game today, so we won't be able to call him Coach K. Kyle Kuzma missed the first shot of the game for Utah. As Dick said, just 2 losses for the Utes. They're 8-2 as they take on 9-1 Duke. Matt Jones, impressive.
Well, they've done a great job finding him in the holes in that zone, finding the gap and finding him on the interior, and he does a great job getting to the basket.
Strong drive.
I think somehow Mike Krzyzewski, I mean, who am I to question a Hall of Fame coach? But I'm telling you, I think they're going to have to play some man. I know they're limited with personnel, but I think they're going to play some man to change the rhythm that Utah has.
Good hands by Bonham. Almost took it away from Thornton. Deep 3 by Matt Jones. No bench points for Duke.
You know, Ray started last year. Nice drive right there.
Shots have been 3s. He's 1 for 5.
He's had a rough day. He's a 1,200-point scorer and better. Momentum is definitely on the side of Duke right now.
Jones rattles home a 3.
You get 4 opportunities to get a layup out of Kennard.
Floater from Thornton.
Another opportunity. John, you can't give a team like Duke so many second, third, and fourth shots.
Yeah, it's a small Duke team out there. But
absolutely.
Hurdle not on the floor for Utah, obviously hurting them. Duke has been an excellent offensive rebounding team all year. Allen hands it off to Jones.
Chucky Brown hits the foul line jumper for the Eagles. They trail by 6. We've played nearly 8 minutes.
Well, Bob, what we're seeing is Georgia Southern is able to get anything they want off the bounce. They have to continue to be struggled shooting the basketball from the three-point stripe.
Ike Smith with the miss, and Thornton runs down the rebound.
Yeah, I think Ike Smith's got to turn that one down and put that one on the deck and get to the rim.
Spin move by Jones and uses the black. On the switch, Plumlee picking up Brown. They have an open man underneath, but Plumlee won't let him get it to him. Allen. Jones for his first 3 in the final minute of the half. Blue Devils by 9. The step back jumper no good, and rebound is pulled down by Matt Jones at the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, Georgia Southern can ill afford those tough shots. Nice move. And you want to try to touch the corner as often as you can to force that defense to shift. And if you can reverse the basketball, you can attack from the weak side.
Mike Hughes with the shot, and at the
to be in the building. It was an easy reference. But we've gotten to the point now where if the number 3 player in the country doesn't go off right away, he didn't have a good start.
You're absolutely right. And when you look at hearing about all the freshmen for Duke, he must make sure he gets his TV time as well. Guys, don't forget about me. He's been just as impressive as all the other freshmen here, except for maybe Brandon Ingram. I think he may be a little more impressive today.
Jones with a follow-away shot, well short.
Here comes the skilled Ingram. Can handle it, 6'10", a long wingspan. He's just got to get physical to play with the physicality of a college game. He's going to put some weight on.
In there for Jones from three-point line.
Game, along with Blackman and along with Farrell, but that was a great look and a great cut without the ball.
There's 5. Jones lost it for a moment. Got it back. He's averaging 13.
Talented.
You know, Mike Krzyzewski was very curious about how his freshmen would perform in this environment. And another steal. Here's Jones again. He can take it himself.
So in the game, toughest player to guard is a guy in motion, movement. You stand stationary, you become the Kodak man. They take your picture and you lose.
Indiana needing stops. The handoff for Jones. They won't get one here.
Layup for 3 years. They're one of the better offensive teams in the Big Ten.
Ingram finds Jefferson denied in the lane. Great stop there defensively, but they'll get the second effort. Jones, yes, and a 3.
How many times you've seen basketball attacking off the bounce?
Jones to the window.
Second opportunity.
Yeah, they've had a ton of them tonight.
Second opportunity.
Jones again. Yes, a 3.
Second opportunity. They have not defended. You know, you look at Duke right now, they got 1 loss. And the reason they got that loss, Kentucky dominated them defensively. Kentucky shut down and cut out certainly Grayson Allen in that game. He's 2 for 11.
The Blue Devils made just 41% of their shots. Jones again left wide open for a try.
I'm so impressed with Xavier. I think their depth, they're much better than I anticipated. That's going to be some matchup when Xavier and Cincinnati hook up.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Cronin's club had a
always
good
is.
Over a good George Washington team.
Well, under 4 to go here. It's been Duke all night. An impressive display
leading 85-65.
And I think North Carolina, obviously, with Marcus Page.
I was going to ask you about North Carolina. Now that Page is back.
Yeah, Page makes them a different basketball team.
Jones three. Yes, he continues to hit.
I'm going to be on a radio show with Dan tomorrow. And
a couple of big stars there.
I guarantee you'll be talking a little bit about Indiana, locked in defense.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. He talks very seriously about defense.
Well, he's certainly credited in the books, they say, for stopping Michael Jordan.
He'd be the first one to tell you that. Jones lays it.
To finish over the length of Brandon Ingram. Ingram did a nice job of keeping in front and contesting the smaller Smith.
7'3" wingspan. One of the things, the many things that Mike Krzyzewski loves about it. Jones nails the trick.
I think potentially you're going to see the ball in Rector's hands and maybe even Perkins off the ball with Smith.
Allen was posting up earlier on the possession. Got it up top. Jones. Nobody guards him. Why not?
That's a byproduct of the new rules. And you've seen that more this year than you've seen in college basketball for a very long time. When guys get to a certain point and they're on the side of a defender, they stop and put their hands up because otherwise it's going to be a foul if they continue to pursue.
Mason in traffic. Lost it. Here's Jones. Duke with the lead. Kai Mason, no-look pass intercepted. Here comes Grayson Allen. Leaves it for Jones. Spots up and knocks. Opportunities missed by Yale.
Definitely opportunity lost there. Yale had a number of opportunities. Bobbled the basketball. Could have had a clean layup. In turn, had to shoot an uncontested layup and leave with the empty trip.
Plumlee in the low post, kicks it out to Jones. The runner is good. For a guy who came into the game shooting 59% from beyond the arc and led the Ivy in three-point shooting last year. 11-point lead for Duke. Jones gets it to go. Have controlled the paint here in the second half. Ingram gets the screen from Jefferson in the corner. Jones open three, 48%.
I'll tell you what, though, Yale is going to be a tough out in the Ivy. Absolutely. They're going to be a tough out before they get to that. This is a good basketball team. And outside of Sherrod getting in foul trouble, I think this would have been a much more competitive game.
It's a bit hard of a lot of ladies.
Thought that would never happen. Way downtown, Smith Rivera, but a short-range shot. Jeter with the rebound.
I'll tell you, Jeter's going to earn some playing time.
Allen finds the open shooter, Jones, and he buries a three.
Ohio State, the Buckeyes. When did a play in a book? Nice look inside here. Touchdown. Played for the Boston Celtics. John Havlicek.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
John Havlicek.
Here's Jones. Yeah, that's a three-pointer.
Struggling behind. Jones makes a big shot. Allen, and here they are up on the top.
Allen with the kick. The corner jumper rattles in for Jones.
Score, and he has that mentality.
Off the window, a three-point attempt. Brooks thought he was fouled on the arm. And Duke is up by one. Jones turns around and gets a play from the sideline. High post Jefferson. Backdoor cut. The kick for Kennard. The open shooter is Jones. A little bit closer now, and he nails it.
Nice little to Rick Pitino the other day, and he raved about Dave Archie Miller's club. Some against Alabama would have beat him like by 40. I mean, that conference has quality points.
Jones shredding the defense, and he bangs. Bilberry. Hard dribble. Spins it up there, left it well short. He ran into Jefferson. Here's Thornton now. Jones. Got it! A triple. Back for Jefferson. Now Kennard will launch it. Off target, barely grazing the iron. Here's Allen again. The swing for Jones. Yes! Jones has
Duke. Jefferson at the line. And the offensive rebound for Kennard. Jones will tie the game.
And anytime there is an offensive rebound, that is patient and drives the gaps of this zone. You know, Duke has been playing zone, but not necessarily a zone team.
And they can still get good opportunities.
There's Jones. Floater. Yes. Duke back within 2. And Matt Jones 6. Allen still scoreless in the game, and as Jay mentioned, averaging 27 in Duke's first 2 games this year against Siena and Bryant.
Kentucky's downing ball screens. They're keeping it to the same side. You got to throw back and reverse it.
Matt Jones with a long 2.
Pascal Labissiere about to come back into the game. Didn't start the second half. Didn't want to pick up that 3rd foul quickly.
Jones with a shot fake and a 3. Matt Jones.
And they have played incredibly hard.
Just 6 turnovers in 31 minutes.
Put a little pressure on Marcus Lee at the point of that pressure with that length and his ability to move his feet.
Thornton off to Jones. He'll launch a 3 and hit it. His 3rd of the night.
Last year with 48, led them in rebounding as well. He was 2nd on the team in points, so he can do it all with that 6'6" frame.
Well, in their final 14 games last year, Dan Garvin and Koster averaged a combined 25 and 13. So those guys.
A couple of different Blue Devils, and Kennard comes the other way. Straightaway 3 off the back rim. Matt Jones spots up from in front of the Bryant bench. Changes the women's game actually going to a 4-quarter system, but obviously the men have remained at 20-minute halves as Plumlee blocks his 2nd shot of the night. The Blue Devils are off and running. Matt Jones spotting up for 3. Got it. Fixed come tournament time, no question. Matt Jones gets a hand on that one. Brandon Ingram ahead to Jones with the finish. Clears the glass. Duke by 12, just over 6 minutes to go. Matt Jones spots up for 3. That one's good. It's up in the hands of Thornton. Under 2 to go here in the first half. Blue Devils have widened the lead to 20. Continuing to dominate on the glass. 23-10 now in total rebounds. Allen kicks it to the corner. Matt Jones for 3 again.
Game when you can create the spacing, step in, knock down an open shot.
Oakley Jr., Curtis Oakley Jr., the nephew of Charles Oakley, former New York Knick great. Matt Jones once again.
Look, they're going to come at you. They're going to play harder than anybody you've played against. They always play that way. The floater will drop in by Matt Jones.
Also thought that they shared the ball very well.
Wright throws the pass away, right back to the Blue Devils. And a foul on the play as Jones got hit. By the way, with 19 to tie a career high for him. Jones on the drive. Nicely done with the left hand.
Yeah, good solid drive. They lift everybody. I think that's something that they've really got to watch into the season. I think they've got an opportunity on the map, but they've got to play smart basketball. They can't put their opponent at the free throw line.
Jones lifts. Yes, all net from 3.